What's up nail friends? In today's video I'm going to be doing an extreme glitter nail with all of these amazing glitters and colors inlaid. So if you like that, just keep watching. The cover pink kind of color that I'm using is this beautiful, stunning color from Ugly Duckling. This is number 32. It's kind of like a cover pink mixed with a ton of thin silver glitter and shimmer. It's so pretty. So I've already filed down her past set, which was a Halloween design. And before that, I had this pesty pink that won't come off because I totally forgot at that appointment to apply a clear base. So she's got some leftover pink that will never go away, I swear. So just ignore that. I will cover it all up. But just for anyone learning to do nails, make sure you apply a clear base if you're going to be changing your colored acrylic quite often, because it will stick around forever if you don't. So the brush I'm using here is my number 8 Ugly Duckling brush, and I've just picked up some of that glittery cover pink and I've placed it near the cuticle area, pushed it up near the cuticle, and then I'm just kind of painting it and dragging it down the nail. This nail is going to be inlaid with a lot of stuff, so you want to make sure to do really thin coats. So if you guys are interested in more Ugly Duckling colors, I do have a little review video up using some of their colors, so you can check that out in the top corner. I didn't need to add a clear base for this because I am using just like a cover pink on top. So if you are doing light colors like cover pink or nudes, you don't really need a clear base. The clear base is really just for when you do colored acrylics like black and neon pink and red and stuff. So I didn't need to apply that because it would just make it a little bit too bulky for what I'm doing. So now I'm coming in with Glitterbels Liquid Silver. The reason I chose this for the tip is because it's extremely pigmented and you can apply it super thin. So a little bit goes a long way. Just apply a little bit and then just drag it down the nail and it will cover up all that color. So this is just the base I'm using to apply all the glitter on top of. Glitterbels has a liquid gold as well as a liquid copper, and I think they have a gunmetal as well. I absolutely love the Glitterbels liquid line. I find that liquid colors marble so well too. They're just like really nice. They are exactly like liquid, you know, like a liquid metallic. It's super nice. You can see here I'm just patting this down and really trying to make it nice and flat and even, because I want it to be really thin before applying glitter on top. So I'm just repeated that process on all the nails, and I'm just coming in and showing you guys the thumb as well. So the first glitter I am coming in with is called Broken Mirrors from Glitter Heaven, Australia. It's so beautiful. So it's got a load of holographic flakes in it, some circular flakes, and I'm just dipped my brush in monomer and then picked up a little bead of clear acrylic, kind of a wet bead, and then I just dipped that right into that pot of loose glitter and put that on the nail. So I'm just trying to make it nice and flat. So you'll see while I'm doing this whole design that I keep most of the chunky bits kind of in the center or the top of the nail, not really directly at the very tip, because when you finish file you might accidentally chip some of it off. It'll ruin the shape of the tapered square. So I like to keep most of the bulk right in the center where I'm not going to accidentally file it off. The next glitter I'm layering is from the Fantasy Acrylic collection called Jaunty from Glam and Glitz. So this is kind of an iridescent see-through pink. So when I applied this glitter, I didn't really love this one, so I only applied a little bit. I just found that it was picking up too much yellow, because when you apply iridescent glitter over top of certain colors, it'll kind of change the look. So I only applied a little bit. So now I'm coming in with A Bride's Dream. This is from Glitter Heaven, Australia again. And I really love this one because it's not only like crazy sparkly, but I love the longer thorn kind of glitter pieces that are poking at the top there. I thought that would add a really beautiful shine to this nail. If you guys are wondering why I'm going from the pinky to the thumb and then layering the glitters that way instead of starting all at once, it's because I like to apply the glitter and then allow it to dry a little bit before applying more glitter. That way you don't accidentally pull off most of your glitter and you can really layer it. So I like to apply it in layers, let it dry, and then keep going. So now I'm coming in with some angel paper. So I cut up some angel paper into tiny strips, and now I'm just placing this right in the center of the nail, kind of overlapping the rest of the stuff. So I picked that up with some clear acrylic and just placed it on the nail. The next glitter I added was from Glitter Heaven Australia again, and this one's called Luscious. So this one's a beautiful purple. So it's kind of like Jaunty, but it has more of a purple tint. So the last three glitters I did layer together. So I'm using the Glitter Life Shop Fireflies, the Nail Team Unicorn Flakes, and these little glitter iridescent circles from Glitterbels. And I just picked up some clear acrylic and then went in with all three of these separately. And I just kind of layered them and overlapped them. I really love these three colors together, so I wanted them kind of on top. They do kind of have some gold tint to them. I did want that to come through at the top. To finish this design, I did come back with the first glitter I used, which was Glitter Heaven Australia Broken Mirrors. And I did want to pull this onto the top and apply it on top just so that you got more of that silver in there as well, because it is so stunning and beautiful and holographic. So that's what I wanted to finish off with. So I'm going to be encapsulating all these nails, and I have been using my Glam and Glitz Back to Basics acrylic the whole time. So I'm using the clear from Glam and Glitz, and I did apply this right at the very bottom half of the nail before starting at the cuticle, because I did want to try to cover up as much glitter as I possibly could and then go in with my cuticle bead and create my apex. So I really like to pat that down and smush that into that glitter. You really want to cover up your glitter and make sure that you don't have any pieces poking through, because you will file it off. And like I said, if you do file off any glitter right at the very tip, you'll make your tapered square or your coffin shape kind of wonky. So you definitely don't want to do that, so you make sure it's covered. So here I just finished off encapsulating that nail by applying a bigger bead right at the cuticle area. And then I repeated that process on the rest of the nail. So I'm just going to show you this one more time on this middle finger, applying a larger bead right in the center of the nail and dragging that down and patting that down the tip, trying to cover up all that glitter. And then I'm going to come in with my cuticle bead again. So now I'm coming in with that cuticle bead. This is quite a large bead, but I use this bead to not only encapsulate, but to create an apex as well. So you're just going to want to pat that around the cuticle area and then drag the rest of this down the nail. I always try to apply my acrylic so that I have minimal finish filing. So here I'm just coming in and showing you guys just on the thumb my finish filing technique. So I did change things up a little bit, and I got one of these safety kind of bits. I only got this just to try it out. This one is a fine grit, but honestly I find it's a little too fine. So for finish filing, I would recommend a medium grit for if you're going to get something like this. So I go around the cuticle area with it. It's nice and safe and won't cut your client. So then I use that around the cuticle area and I kind of debulk the nail with it. And now I'm coming in with a 180 grit hand file. One side's 100, one side's 180, I think. And then I'm just doing the sidewalls first, trying to make them nice and even, and then go over the free edge. And then I'm going over the whole nail to not only even it out, but also to debulk some more. And I just use this hand file to finish file the rest of the nail. Here I'm just using a white buffing block to buff the nail. This will just help get out any large scratches that you would see with your top coat. So now I'm just cleansing off all the nails that I've just finished filed with some alcohol, and you're just going to want to try to get into those sidewalls just so that when you are done and finished you don't have any dust in your way. So now I'm coming in to add some crystals. So here I'm using my Ugly Duckling Stick-It. This is kind of like a gel glue. I use this in almost every video. I absolutely love it. It's the best and the crystals never come off using it. So you guys should give it a try if you are struggling with the crystals. So crystals I am using from Crystal Princess. So I did apply these 2 big pieces and then had her cure that just so they don't move while I apply the rest. So I'm just applying a little bit more of that Stick-It, and then I'm coming in with some more crystals. And then I'm coming in and applying some of these little beads as well. I love the beads. They just add like a little extra something. And then I had her cure that again so nothing moved, and then I'm applying more little crystals and beads. So I love these beads. If you stick them into the Ugly Duckling Stick-It, they stay the whole time too. If you've ever used the beads before and they have come off, then you should definitely try the Ugly Duckling Stick-It with it. So now I'm top coating all these nails. This is the freaking best part ever because you can see all the shine coming through. I'm using my Kira Sky No Wipe top coat, and I'm just applying this on the nail and not on the crystals. And you can see all that pretty color come through. I gave the top coat a cure in my Kira Sky Beyond Professional lamp, and here's the finished design. I am absolutely obsessed with this set. They're so freaking sparkly and shiny in person. So this was for my client who was going to her sister's wedding, and she wanted some freaking bomb-ass nails, so that's what we did. So this is my filming client. She lets me do whatever I want as well, so I really appreciate it for YouTube. So if there's anything specific you guys want to see, let me know down below, and maybe I will convince her to let me do that. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to share, like, comment, and subscribe. Click the bell to be notified whenever I post a video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!